do this. That's so grim through my headphones.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Welcome to Drum and Drummer, a podcast focused on drums, drumming and drummers. I'm George Pickering and that's Ben Winty, and we are both professional drummers in this business we call music. So stick around and join us as we pass the time whilst trying to stay in time.
Well, it's sort of in a gated community.
Oh, yeah, you got to keep scum like us out, really.
Exactly. Welcome to Drum and Drummer.
Yeah, boy.
Just put a timer on. There we go. Now we're starting.
We're in.
You all right?
I'm in again, mate.
Yeah, I know.
It's just so annoying.
When did you get over the last cold?
I don't know.
whatever.
This one feels a bit worse than the last one. The last one was like a teaser. It was like a trailer, and now I'm in the full feature film. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah.
The first one was a band showing a 10-second clip of their new song. And
It was a single, and now we're into the album's out.
Oh, that, yeah.
And it's rubbish. But no sick pay, so we've got to crack on, innit?
Yeah, this is it. How was your birthday, though?
Very nice, thank you very much, yeah.
Episode came out on the day.
It sure did. Sure did.
Yeah. Did you get anything nice from anyone?
Oh, are you looking at yourself there?
Well, a little bit. I mean, I did.
Yeah, it's nice to get a little gift from yourself, George. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I mean, you tick the 2 boxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bit of Lego and giant buttons. Perfect.
That's literally
and that's it. There really needs to be doesn't need to be much thought.
No.
When it comes to my
No, I could get them in the same shop. No, I didn't. I can't. Oh, maybe I didn't. Anyway, I got them on the same outing. Put it that way. You know.
Sure.
I didn't have to order online for. Oh, he likes ceramic vases or something. And you go, oh,
yeah,
I'm going to get that.
No.
And I like getting you a little box Lego because obviously it's cheaper. It's cheaper. I'm not going to get you, the new.
Yeah, you're not going to get me the Lord of the Rings Rivendell set.
Yeah.
It's 420 quid.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean.
But I I've seen your flat and I know that you have Lego on different shelves and I'm like, because I got you a Ferrari.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that could go on a shelf somewhere, or somewhere. So. Yeah.
Well, I have a big glass display cabinet in the bedroom, which is full of Batmobiles and other vehicles, such as the DeLorean and some vehicles from Jurassic World.
Yeah.
So kind of what I like to call it the garage.
Yeah.
So,
I'd call it a repellent for women. Anyone
I had a good day.
Sees the glass cage, goes, "Oh, okay." He's got a lot of Lego.
Well, I live in a flat, so that's the only garage I've got.
Yeah, this is true.
Really.
Nice. What nice food did you have? Do you treat yourself?
Nando's lunch.
Ooh.
And a Chinese takeaway dinner.
Oh, lovely.
I double dipped.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pops for breakfast. Got to treat yourself. Can have a day off from the brown flakes.
Yeah.
I'll take the anal bleeding that comes with a day off. And Nando's was good. I don't know. I just feel like prices are going up, but the quality stays the same or dips. And you're like, at what point is this just not worth it anymore?
Yeah.
But had a very nice day. Got some nice gifts, including a new shirt.
Nice.
And I'm not really a shirt man.
No.
But it's a very special shirt. I know, we'll put a picture up. It's a Jurassic Park shirt. Cool. And it's bloody lovely material. Very comfortable to play drums in.
Yeah.
And it's all like, from a distance, you wouldn't be able to tell it was a Jurassic Park shirt. It just looks like a leafy pattern. But in between the leaves, occasionally, is the raptor's glowing yellow eye. It's like
why is it comfortable? Is it just the fit?
Just the material. The fit's great, and the material, it's got a bit of leeway in it. So like an H&M shirt is quite rigid.
Yeah.
This is I can move. So I wore it on my freshman year gig on Saturday, and it was a revelation. Watched a few films, built some Lego. Went to the Lego store.
Yeah.
Got the Indiana Jones Lego.
Nice.
So, great day.
Good day. Fantastic.
Good day. And then by the end of the day, I was like, I'm starting to feel a little bit ill, you know?
Yeah.
And then had to plough through. I did some session drumming on Friday for Archie.
Nice.
Which was great. Saturday gig. Sunday was starting to feel pretty shit, but I had a 6-hour recording session. Get through that. Sunday night collapsed. Just like,
really?
Just you know when you get back, you're like, I'm so tired and fatigued, not slept enough. And it's that thing of like, I'm ill, but also just been very busy. You don't have that chance to recoup.
Nope.
And then yesterday, Monday, I was like, well, ideally, I need to just do nothing and rest. But I've got a recording session in the afternoon, and I've started editing the band, and I need to get it finished before this vocal session because it was recorded off click.
Yeah.
And I need to sort it all out. If I don't sort it out, it's going to be tricky to edit the vocal. So I just had to come in, do that. But I got it done.
Nice.
You know, I am a hero. Let's be honest. And if you're giving out prizes, I'll take one. Sure.
Make it Lego.
Yes. Yeah.
But how was your gig on Saturday?
Gig was good. Yeah, it was freshman year, our first one back, first one of the year. So we hadn't done it for about 6 months. It's just way more fun, mate. Playing that music.
Yeah.
It's just. It was in a TP, so it sounds a bit dry, but I'm going to say it, George. I played really well.
Oh, good for
Just
you.
one of them where it was just like, you know, all was good. Stage was a bit wonky because it was in a TP. So you're like, the whole thing's just leaning a bit.
Yeah.
You know, but couple of things. I took a different snare drum to this one.
Oh, okay.
I took my white Pearl Masters.
Right.
Haven't used that for a while. That was good. And another thing I did, I saw this on Reddit actually. Sometimes I've started to get a bit of hip pain.
Right.
When drumming.
Yeah.
You know, heel up. I'm a heel up boy on the kick. And it's like just starting to get like a bit of irritation, like a bit of pain. And I saw someone on Reddit in the drum forum had put about like hip pain. And someone said, you know, think about the height of your stool.
Yeah.
And it probably isn't high enough. And so actually you want to be, the angle at which your hip to knee, you know, the hip should be higher than the knee.
Yeah.
Which mine is.
Yeah.
But I was at this gig, I was like, you know, I'm just going to raise the stool by another inch and just get that angle a bit more, you know, get the hip a bit higher, the knee a bit lower. Didn't get the pain all gig.
Nice.
So I was like, there you go.
Yeah.
Imagine
if everything was that easy a fix.
Yeah. Well, that's it, isn't it? Sometimes you're like, can't solve it, can't it? And I was like, oh no, this is just didn't have any discomfort playing, let's be honest, a much more challenging set than, you know, the other bands.
Yeah.
And that was good.
Nice.
11 o'clock finish. Lovely.
Oh, lovely. And, I mean, it's quite lovely. However,
it's quite lovely, yeah.
I had a gig, and it was probably my favourite timing. Well, it was the best timing gig I've ever had in terms of got there at 11 a.m, left at about 5:30 p.m. I should explain. So I'll start with, originally I was meant to do a Wildwood Sky gig in like Birmingham or something, and I was already dreading it because I was looking at how far it would take to get back. It would be about 2.5, basically 3 hours to get back. And I was thinking, well, I work Sundays all day, so I'm going to have to try and find a way to get off the morning, or I don't know. It was just, Anyway, then Neil messages, hey, would you guys, me and some other people, be up for doing Victoriana gig in basically Fareham? Where is Fareham, innit?
Whiteley,
yeah. Midday till 6, and I've never been more like, yes, I'll do that. Oh my God, I hope it confirms. And it did. And it was basically a woman who was at her house, because her house was massive, and she was having a garden party, like a party for like, there was 3 different things they're celebrating. Like someone was engaged, someone's birthday and someone else's. So they were just having a sort of get together. But obviously they were so rich that they were like, let's just get a band. Let's get a band in.
Yeah. Peanuts. Peanuts.
Yeah, literally. Because they had caterers as well. And of course they did. They're not going to make their own food.
I know where that house is in Whiteley. Those houses are fucking massive.
Yeah. Skylark.
Yeah. It's on that bit towards the golf, that road to the...
Yeah.
Yeah, massive.
Well, it's sort of in a gated community.
You got to keep scum like us out, really.
Exactly.
You know.
I did think, as I drove my Golf in, people are going to be like, right, what is he doing here? You know. But anyway, the gig, we got there at 11 a.m. I'll tell you what was funny. At 11:30, Ben Corner, an alarm goes off, and he goes, "Oh, that's my alarm to wake up." I thought that was brilliant. But set up in her kitchen to play out to her garden, and had some food. Obviously, it was delicious. And then one set at 2 till 3, one set at like 4 till 5, and then packed up and went home. But it was a weird feeling because it was a gig, you know. It was 2 hours of music, and it was a full band set up. It wasn't like an afternoon acoustic drinks thing. But we all
You're home
left
before the sun's gone down.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I got back and I took a detour on my way home, and I still got back to Brighton at like before 8 p.m. And I was like, what do I do now? And then the best part was that, the next morning I woke up at, 6:30 for work, and I saw messages from Wildwood Sky saying that they got home at, 3:45 in the morning. And I was like, that could have been me, but it wasn't, I had a lovely sleep. So, more of them in the future, please. But it was weird because I was playing drums in someone's kitchen though, so I was trying not to be too loud. But Ox was sort of like, no, you can play loud if you want, because it was sort of like almost like a cocoon. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's like when it feels really loud in the kitchen, but then it wouldn't actually go out to the garden. But nice day out, to be honest.
Well, you also took a detour on the way to.
Yes.
The gig.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of pictures, but we mentioned last week you were going to pop into the old Graham Russell.
Yes.
With a shopping list.
A shopping list.
Do tell.
So, I had the last zip on the kick drum case. Kick drum case was gone. And I went in wanting a hard case, the hard case brand, as we discussed. Yeah. However, they didn't have it in my size. So I was like, what else you got? He goes, well, we got these Pro Racket ones, and they are cheaper. And I was like, actually, that'll do. Do you know what I mean? Like, it looks kind of like yours. It's got the sort of sheepskin inside. That's how I describe it. It's sturdy. It's not floppy. It can stand up rather than just falling down. So I was like, that's good. And then crash cymbals. Yeah. So I needed a new crash on my left. I was using this 17-inch Zildjian thing that I just found in my cymbal case. To this day, I don't know who put it there or how it got there, because I used to keep my drums on your roof at the studio, and one day it was just there, and I don't know whose it is. If someone gifted it to me, thank you, but I didn't put it there. But then I was just like, well, it's in my bag, so I may as well use it. Anyway, it cracked, and I was looking around, and I've always wanted some Zildjian Ks, purely on the basis that every drummer that I like uses them, like just unanimously. Like Arctic Monkeys drummer Ben from Royal Blood, pretty sure. Just it seems to be like a lot of like hard rock bands use Zildjian Ks. So I was like, let's not immediately go for one of them. Let's have a look around first. And I did see a Zildjian that was like 120 quid, and it sounded all right. But then I was like, let's have a go with the K. And I just, put it on the kit, had a little play with it. And I was like, do you know what? I do like it. And, you should go on sound. But also, there was a part of me that's like, it's been my dream cymbal forever. So I'm going to go with this.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
What is it? Zildjian K.
I'll show you. Hold on.
He's got it there. He's bloody whipped it out. His bag.
Were you talking while I was getting the
Yeah, I
symbol?
just said he's bloody whipped it out. There it is. K Dark Thin Crash. Size?
16 inches. Yeah, what do you want to know?
Okay. So, how many cymbals did you try out?
Not many. I mean, my heart was set on that pretty quick, to be honest.
He's dismissed all advice.
Yeah.
I want that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
don't care what it sounds like.
No, and I went...
Okay, all right. Follow-up
go on.
question.
Yeah,
So
go
you've
on.
gone for 16-inch.
Mm.
Did you try the same cymbal in a different size? Did they have the same cymbal in a different size?
No, they didn't, sadly. Although I reckon if they did, I would have gone for it. But 16 is actually quite nice. I wanted an 18, but I thought, do you know what? There's a lot of functions where 2 18s is a bit mental. So that's the way I justified it to myself, getting a smaller cymbal than what I wanted. But
And is it brand new?
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's smooth. That's what you need to know. It just feels smooth compared to like other cymbals, which is a weird way to describe a cymbal. But it's like the ones before, it felt quite clunky to hit them, like you're hitting a big bit of lead or something. But this, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's a thin one.
Yeah.
But it just feels really nice to play. Like when I did the gig that day, it was. Do you know what it's like? When I had braces as a kid.
Me too.
And I remember when I got them off and they were taken off, my teeth looked amazing, but I was well spotty and I had sort of, greasy hair because I was growing it long. And I was like, these teeth are perfect. They don't suit not putting myself down, but I was like, they don't suit my face, The rest is a mess. It's all spots and, ringlets in my hair and stuff. And then just perfect teeth. It's kind of like that. So the rest of my kit feels like it's just a bit, falling apart. Not falling apart, but like, I need to reskin it. And playing that with my other cymbals, I'm like, oh, my crash on my right is old now, It's like you don't realise how worn out the other ones are until you get a new one in the game. But yeah, it's good. But the reason,
What sort of bunts are we talking?
well, this is what I was going to say.
Are you happy to share that?
Yeah. 295. And I didn't mind spending that. And I'll tell you exactly why. Because as we know, I bought 4 cymbals when I was 17 and have never got any different ones. And I thought, well, do you know what? Like, that was 11 years ago. Like, I think spending 295 on one cymbal that I may use for the next, well, till it breaks, is kind of okay.
Yeah.
Especially as it's what I do. But
how much was the case, the kit case?
Kit case, 90 quid? 99
Is that brand
quid?
new?
Yeah.
That's all right, isn't it?
99 quid, I think. I want to say. Can't remember. Yeah, 99 quid. So yeah, but now I've got the kit case. Obviously, I want to get, the same type of cases for all of my drums, just because it feels weird. Tell you, I'll end my shopping story with this though. There is one downside to the new kit case. Before, I could put the top of my stool, the seat of my stool, in the top of the kit case.
Yeah.
But I can't with this one.
The pocket.
Yeah, so I literally, I don't know where to put my my stool. So yeah, I'll find a place. There's always a place with drum cases. But
yeah, well, you got a tiny hardware bag.
I've got a tiny hardware bag.
Whereas my top fits in my hardware case.
Yeah, yours is big. Maybe I need to get one of them. That's another thing. I don't know if I've said this before, but with the new car, oh my God, so much space for the drums.
Roomy.
Yeah, with my Fiesta, I'd pack it in, and then I couldn't see out the back, but it was all in. And with this one, you could get 2 kits in there, easy. And I'm like, maybe I'll just get a bigger kit, I was wanting to downsize the kick drum, but no, let's go 26 by 28 or something. But yeah, no, it's all good. But that was my trip to Graham Russell's.
Were you tempted by anything else while you're there? Well, if I'm spending 400 quid, I might as well.
No, I
Buy
try.
a new snare drum.
Yeah, I try not to actually look around too much. I try and just go in and go, right, I'm
Did
here to buy
anything
this.
catch your eye?
No, not really. Well, I mean, if I'd have looked, then yes. But I was like in and out because I had to get to the gig as well. So, yeah. But lovely people there, aren't they? You know, they're just all,
Yeah.
they all
Yeah.
just know their stuff. There's no one that's like, what do you want? You know, of course, that wouldn't be the case. But yeah. I was like, can I get you tea? What do you need help with? Yeah, let's look at all the symbols, you know. Nice people.
Was there any other symbols that you tried that you did like, but not as much? You know,
Not
were
really.
you just trying Zildjians, or did you look at?
I was just trying
anything
Zildjians,
else?
to be honest, because I think I did play a few Istanbuls, and
Okay.
I did quite like just how, I believe the word is dark they are, but it was almost too much, you know, because you're going, this is...
Playing weddings, not funerals.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's a cool sound, but there's just no brightness to it whatsoever. Yeah. No, I think I was admittedly going, you know, Zildjian K's. So I think even if I'd have played something that was...
So it's great, you know, you went in there with an open mind.
Yeah.
That you closed off immediately.
I don't even think I went in
And
with
just
an
went
open
for
mind.
the symbol
I've always
that
wanted.
you've always wanted,
Yeah.
irrespective of size.
Yeah. Yeah.
And bought it.
Yeah, and bought it, you know. I could have bought that and not even played it. Do you know what I mean? I wanted it that much. I could have walked in, played all the other ones, and then seen it and gone, yep, that's the one for me.
Do you want to hear it? Nope.
No, nope. Does it have a big K on it? Yeah, I'll take it then. Yeah, cool.
Do you need a stand for it? Nope. Not even going to play it.
Just want to have one. But, yeah, it's all good.
Well, I'll get to hear it soon.
Yeah, you will.
Because you're coming to do some drumming
I am.
at the studio.
I am. What, are you
Oh, hell
recording it, or is it Neil?
No, but I work here,
Yeah.
so I'll probably be probably be in.
Well, it's a Monday. I didn't know if you'd have taken it off or something, you know. Not that
No,
you
I
take
mean, you
Mondays
know.
off, but you could be like, nah, that's Neil's day. Fuck it. But yeah. No, yeah, I'll be there.
There's been a bit of news in the old drumming world.
Yes. Rolf
Um,
Harris is dead.
Yes. What a nuisance he was.
Yeah,
Turned out to be, didn't he?
he did indeed.
Um,
I did like
he's
that,
dead now.
they said that, you know, it says paedophile and entertainer. I'm like, I get what you're trying to
probably
do. but-
entertain a third.
Yeah. just put paedophile. Like, the entertainer thing is almost... He did do that as well. Let's not forget it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not even really sure what he did entertaining-wise. Growing up, I just remember he had some bit about a dog or something. He'd do an impression of a dog, and he used to use like a whiteboard and make a noise of it. And
He
like,
had that sort of like wobble board thing.
yeah. How did he play?
did drawing. He did drawing. He was like had an art show or something.
But he did
Um,
a night at the Royal Albert Hall. How did he sell out the Royal Albert Hall on a fucking wobble board? You know?
We were just, we were living the heady days of the Australian imports,
Yeah.
Neighbours,
Yeah.
Harold Bishop, Rolf Harris
I don't even know who Harold Bishop is. Who's that?
from Neighbours.
Oh, okay.
He was the big old bloke who played the tuba, who then died, and it was he like fell off a cliff or something, and he was a big character
What was that
And
in the show that he died?
in the show.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he died, and then I think like many years later, like he came back and he didn't actually die when he fell off the cliff, but he had like amnesia
oh,
or something.
fair.
Yeah, and that's when Neighbours lost it for me. We all mourned
Yeah.
for Harold, and then they just suddenly threw it back. And
A
you're
bit
oh
like-
no, he's not dead. And you're like, oh come on, it's less.
Yeah. Brian from Family Guy was another one that's like that. Do you remember when they killed the dog
Yeah.
and then just brought him back next week? But what was funny, in that week, people got tattoos like "Rest in Peace, Brian," and then just give it a week and wait, because he might still be alive.
Yeah. You got to bide your time with what you get tattooed with.
Yeah,
you know, there'll always be fish, so you're okay.
Yeah, they will. And I
You
don't
know?
think fish are going to come out as nonces either. Because
Yeah, they're
that's
not
the
gonna-
problem with...
Disgraced for carp. Oh, fuck's sake. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. I'm going to have to get this covered up with some place or
Yeah.
something.
I just need Christian Bale to just keep himself on the level,
Yeah. Yeah, this is it.
you know.
Friend of mine says don't get a band tattoo until all the members of the band are dead. So then you find out what they've done, you know. Because what if they've, you know... I think a band... No, people always say, like, don't get a tattoo of a band because what if you go off their music or whatever? But no. What if they're nonces, you know? That's the worst reason. So, yeah, wait till your favourite band are dead before getting a tat. That's the rule. Anyway,
Yeah.
going
Anyway.
back to what we were actually talking about.
Yeah, Foo Fighters have announced their new drummer.
It's not us, is it? It's not either of us.
No.
No.
No, turn it down. So I'm too busy with the pod boys, you know. It's Josh Freese.
Yep.
You know, this links to Harold Bishop because Josh Freese is the son of a tuba player called Stan Freese. So there we go. You know, I've heard his name before. I mean, he's done quite well, really.
Yeah.
You know, the Vandals did a bit for Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
Perfect Circle, 9 Inch Nails, Weezer, Sublime. I mean, for me, it's Paramore.
Yep.
Did a tour with Paramore.
The Offspring. Sting, apparently.
Yeah. So you just, yeah, well, you know.
That's what everyone said. You know, because people online are obviously quick to hate anything. But I did see when it came up, everyone went, yeah, he's a solid choice, you know, because obviously that's famously big boots to fill, taking over from Taylor Hawkins. So I kind of thought, well, whoever they get is just going to get slated. But it seems like people have gone, no. Yeah, that makes sense. Even down to the fact that he's the same age as them. Like, because I know a lot of people thought it might be Rufus Taylor, Roger Taylor's son, the drummer in The Darkness. But he's early 30s. And I thought even that would sort of, I don't know, do you need to sort of be the same? You don't need to be the same age, but I think it's quite nice.
For his sake, it'd be like being in a band with dads.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've just seen he played drums on a Lost Prophets album. That's a shame.
We won't mention that. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird when, just as a side note, when you see, you know, session drummers playing for bands that have their own musicians. You know, you kind of go, why didn't the Lost Prophets drummer play on it? You know, why did they rope someone in? It's interesting, isn't it? Not to go on for the side note, but there was a bassist, who's a friend of a friend, who's played on a bunch of albums from the 90s, and the bass players from those bands don't know that it's not their bass on the albums, if that makes you know, it's just like, it's just interesting, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I've heard stories of, you know, the band recorded and then they just got session musicians in and just redid it all.
Yeah, literally.
You know, and then on the Wiser.
Yeah.
And I've done it.
Yeah.
I've done it here at the studio.
Over my drums whenever I do a session.
Well, that's it. That's why I'll be there when you're in recording. I'll just chart the parts out, and then come 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
you go.
You appear behind that door.
Let's take that piece of shit cymbal off and put my Sabian.
That door where you have the leads, you just appear at. Neil, has he gone
just
yet?
Pop out.
Yeah, he's left.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, do you want to packing down the kit? No, that's all right.
No, don't worry. No, I've got a session.
Might as well leave it up.
Yeah, I've got a session tomorrow.
Got something on tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Well, it'd be good to. I've never seen Foo Fighters. You ever seen them?
No.
No, I need to go at some point. I always go. I'll see him next time. But you know, just because I'm not.
Have you got your Paolo Nutini tickets?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, going to that. Should we end with that? So, July the 8th it is.
Yeah.
Paolo Nutini's playing at Stanmer Park in Brighton. To explain how close that is, I went for a run there the other day from my house, and I've always wanted to see Paolo. you know.
Is Jay playing?
No, he's not in. He's not. He hasn't played for them since 2014. But that would have been cool though, because my God, if I would have used my.
Who is? But do you know who is
No,
playing?
I'm not sure. I'll look him up and try and get him on the pod. But I would have used my pass that Jay gave us of if we're ever playing, like, Jay, can I come to your gig? I was meant to be doing Decade on bass, but I was like, do you know what? This is I got to stop doing that though. Just it's because I've got a job now. It's just.
Well, I was going to say, like, you know, it's absolutely your decision, and you asked for a dep, and we found one.
Yeah.
But I thought, if you didn't have this job, would you be doing that?
No,
because you'd be a lot more reliant on the gig money, innit? But now you're like, fuck it.
Literally.
Not mad, does it?
Yeah, it's bad. I think also because it's bass, not to put bass down, but it's like, you know, to put it bluntly, I don't feel like I'm losing. If I have to dep out a drum gig, I'm like, oh, that was a chance to practice drums. Whereas bass, I feel like I'm only just getting away with it anyway. But so that should be good. Night out in Brighton, seeing Paolo Nutini, and
very nice.
Yeah, but I think that's about. Oh, and I'm seeing Arctic Monkeys in June. So
where's that?
Emirates.
Sure.
They're finally doing a stadium tour after all these years, which is mental.
It's Arsenal, isn't it?
Yeah,
Arsenal, isn't it?
Yeah, Arsenal.
In there.
You know your football. I saw Green Day there, actually.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, pretty.
I saw Arsenal win an early round League Cup game there years ago.
Your voice is sounding. You do.
I
sound
know,
like
it's
you
awful,
got a cold now.
I
feel for you.
I saw Arsenal game. Anyway, right, let's wrap up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get some rest.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week. Instagram, Twitter, email. Be nice to hear from you, but no pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Yeah, we do have a plan to get some guests on soon. If anyone's like, it's just them every week, you know. Although I do feel like we have a divide of there's people that like, for whatever reason, when it's just us.
Yeah.
And then there's people.
I think the drummers probably like the guests.
Yeah.
Maybe the people who are less drummery.
Yeah.
You know.
But
it's good.
Yeah.
Cater to all.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, just to finish up. So freshman year is how much I really enjoy playing for that band.
Mm-hmm.
It's just great set list. Oh, we're going to try a new song out this weekend because I've got a gig on Sunday.
Yeah, that's nice.
50th birthday party. This was interesting. Basically said, we want the band to start at 8:30, so turn up when you want. Okay. How far do you push it?
Yeah.
It's pretty informal. They're like, oh, it's 50th birthday party. There's no, you know. One thing on the itinerary, you know, it says, oh, are there any other acts performing?
Yeah.
And it says, no. I'm gonna read exactly what it is. Did I send this to you?
No, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, I did send it to you. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, no, but we do have a number of musicians in the audience who sometimes can't resist. Absolutely not.
Yeah. They're going to have to resist, you know.
Yeah. But, what new song we're going to do? Is it Some Piece of Bullshit? No, it's fucking Panic at the Disco. It's fucking brilliant. Yeah, I'll learn that.
Which one?
Lovely. All right, Sins, Not Tragedies.
Yeah.
Tragedies.
You got it. Yeah.
I've done my chart. There.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Read that, and you'll play the drums to Panic at the Disco. All right, Sins, Not Tragedies perfectly.
Sure. I mean, that's got to be the... How do I do a screenshot?
I'll do it.
You do it.
Hold your symbol up as well.
Okay. Nice.
Cool. So that'll be good fun to try out. Yeah. See you next week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Cut that out.
Thank you for listening to Drum and Drummer. You can find us on Instagram at Drum and Drummer Podcast. And you can send us an email to drumanddrummerpod@gmail.com. Remember, just pick up the sticks and twat it.